Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for my mess right there. Let me move it over. I if you are not 18 years or older, sorry guys. This video content is not intended for you. I have a project share that I wanted to share with y'all. My friend Carolyn, is who you know as Tea Time and Dolls here on YouTube, created a house SVG file, and she created it with a flat roof and a gable roof. Um, she did a couple videos, one sharing what she created and how she decorated her houses, and another one on assembling it. So if you purchase this file, there is a video on how to put it together, and I will link it in the description box. And I will also link the file where you can purchase it on in the description box. I believe Wendy Sweets here on YouTube got the file, and she did one, and hers is beautiful. I love the paper selection. So you can check her out and see what she did with hers. And also Raquel from Paints and Glitter, she had a series where she was making a mini album, and Carolyn gave her the file, and she made a box to house her mini album in. So, but this is my take on the file, so I want to share it with you guys. I love the file. It was so easy to put together. I love the way Carolyn created it, where you fold flaps in and tuck them in, and it gives you a very clean finished edge. I love that when a file just comes together perfectly. And I know it's a lot of work because I have created some and mine aren't as perfect as Carolyn. So I know it's a lot of work and it's hard to get everything right. Anyway, I want to share my project with you guys. Here is the house that I created with the file that she sent me. And this is I made mine a fall theme. And I did the one with the gable roof on it. So here's the front of what to me is the front of my house. It's not my house, but my 3D house. And I didn't have to do much because the paper that I use, it's so beautiful. My friend Jacqueline, who is Metal Art 001 here on YouTube, she gifted me this paper and I loved it. So Carolyn gives you, with the file, she gives you all the layering pieces, the base pieces, everything to put it together. And that's great. I actually didn't cut out the layering pieces using the SVG file. I cut out my own because there were certain things I wanted in certain areas, and so I didn't want to have to scan in my paper and then move my file to cut in certain areas. I didn't want to do that. So I just kind of cut it out with my trimmer because it's mostly rectangles. So I was able to do that. So I wanted this piece right here. And from this one sheet, I was able to do the front and the back. All I added to this was a little dragonfly I created a couple years ago. And here is my door. I really didn't have a door small enough. This is, I believe, a window or like a patio door. And so I used it as my front door. Now, I did add glossy accents to all the little panels here, but mine don't look so nice. Miss Betty, who is Scrap Passion 01 here on YouTube, she does a lot of glossy accents on her projects, but I don't know if she brushes it on with a little brush or how she does it, but she gets a very smooth finish. So Miss Betty, if you watch this video, I would like to know how you get your glossy accents to be so smooth. Here is I used two little blings from Prima for the doors, for the doorknobs on my door. This is another ephemera as well from the Prima paper Amber Moon from last year or the year before. And I gave away all my wreaths and everything, fall wreaths that I had made, every embellishment that I made, I gave most of it away. And what I did keep, I misplaced. So I don't know where anything is. Not dies, not embossing folders, not embellishments, nothing. So I had to create a little garland to go over the door. And then I did find my table scatter, so I was able to add the little maple leaves in the little garland that I had created. These little blue flowers I created years ago, and I just kind of tucked them here and there to match. The front right here, this is a wood piece that was gifted to me by my friend Meg. Hi, Meg. She gifted me a bunch of stuff that she wasn't using anymore, and some of it was this from the Target bullseye section, and it had the word fall, so definitely the perfect piece to go here. And then here is a butterfly gifted from my friend Jacqueline again, and this is from the Dollar Tree, those packages that had the very large butterflies, and then it had smaller ones and smaller ones, so it had a bunch of different sizes. So I added a butterfly there. I didn't have to do much to it because the paper is beautiful, and the paper was gifted to me by my friend Jackie. So here is the side of my house. I did do the gable roof. All the paper that the designer paper you see on here is all from that same paper pad, and I'm not gonna show you which one it is because I don't think they even have it anymore. So anyway, this window right here is by Carnation Crafts, and I bought it a while back and I hadn't had a chance to play with it. And let me see. And I hadn't had a chance to play with it. So I was able to, I bought the files because when you buy their dies, you get one free file. But if you want all the colors, then you have to buy the file, which is $4. So it ended up that I bought it last night and it did have a blue window. So that was perfect for what I wanted. Now, I wish I had had some kind of little candelabras or maybe a little lantern. A lantern would have been great. A little teeny tiny, like 1-inch lantern would have been perfect. But I don't own one. But that would have been perfect there, like a window scene, like it's sitting on the windows seal there. So, and then here is the back of my box, my house. And again, I spotlighted the window again. So that's the window I used throughout my whole box. I did add a layering piece in the gold foil and then the window in the blue color. And this is just a bunch of little things that, like my friend Carolyn made me this. Here's the butterfly again from that package my friend Jackie gifted me. And I created this flower, and sometimes I'll create one of something, and when I'm cleaning up and I find a bunch of blue flowers or pink flowers or whatever, I just throw them in the box where they go, or the little drawer where they go. And I found this one flower in there, so I added it here, and I think it looks pretty. I really didn't want to do anything here because I love this design right here, so I didn't feel like I needed to do anything there. And then here is the other window. I didn't add anything on this one either because I wanted to lean like a bicycle or something, but I really don't have one. And to be quite honest, guys, I don't know what I did with my fall stuff. And I'm talking about my dies, my embossing folders, my embellishments. If I kept any, I don't know where they are. So I had to make everything new because I couldn't find anything, because I have some really nice embellishments, but I can't find them. So anyway, I didn't have a bicycle, but I'm going to be looking for one that I could create and just lean it up against like the side of the house, the way the kids do when they come home after riding their bikes and they'll go lean it up against the house. That's what I want to do right here. And I love the way it came out. The file is made so, it's so easy to put together, so user-friendly, and the way Carolyn created by folding and tucking in flaps, it makes it sturdier as well. So I'm not going to line the inside of my house. I could if I wanted to, but I didn't feel it was necessary. I think it looks pretty the way it's finished, just the way it is. So there's that one. And then here is the inside of the box. And as you can see, you have the little paper right here where it's folded in, you can tell. And that's the little extra thing that Carolyn does with her files, that she adds a score line to edges. That way you can tuck in the flaps and you have a nice clean edge right there. So I love the way even the way the lid fits. It's not too snug and not too loose, that if I were to put it and hold it upside down, it doesn't fall off. But it's easy to take off and easy to put back on. So I love the way that the box came out. I will list the information that I can in the description box. the where you can purchase a file and a tutorial on how to put it together. I will list that, but this is what I did with the box. I hope that this inspires you, gives you ideas. Now, what I want to do with my box, I don't want to send somebody embellishments or craft stuff or anything like that. What I created this for is because I have a drink station, and during the fall, I'll purchase things like biscottis and teas and just different things for that season that have the flavors of the fall season. So that's what I want to put in here. I want to send somebody just treat something to brighten their day, that if they want to have a tea or they want to have a biscotti or a candy, little bitty candy or something like that, it's going to be for treats. And I think anybody would be happy to receive a box full of treats, and that you could actually just display this on your kitchen counter or on your drink station or that special place where you have your coffee pot set up. I think it would be great for that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope that you like what I created and that it inspires you to do the same. Guys, show Carolyn some love. I will link the file in the description box. You're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love this file. And like I said, it's so easy to put together for those of you who don't, or sometimes we get intimidated with things that we don't do all the time. But if that's what's keeping you from making a 3D project, let this be your first one, because this is so easy to put together. Thanks for watching. Bye.